I want to call upon Dr. Joan Muriithi, who will give us a background and an overview about the EFSOYC project. Welcome, Dr.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And I'm happy to be presenting the EFSOYC journey with you to give you an insight of what we have gone through. And thank you very much for being here today. It is said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. This journey began with a response to a call from the MISC Grand Challenges in the year 2018. And we made it to be among 15 winners out of 3,000 applicants for the grant. After receipt of the grant, we embarked on actualization of our project, which began with the first phase of recruitment of the outreach youth champions, whom we call the OYC. This entailed putting out an open call for agricultural innovative social enterprise ideas from Kenyatta University Youth in Transition. And these youth were those who were in their final year of study, almost graduating. We put out the call to all the schools in the university. And from the applications, we received a total of 32 applications from pairs of students. We then embarked on internal vetting and shortlisting of 15 ideas. And this was followed by the students who had been selected with their novel ideas, pitching these ideas to a panel of judges, which was made up of experts from the areas of agriculture, area of community food security, and value chain thinking. The second stage of the EFSOYC journey was made up of co-designing of the 8 ideas that had been selected. This OYC participated in a 15-day rigorous training and design of their ideas. Within the training was intercepted by 5 days field testing with the user. So the OYC were deployed to their communities to go and try out their ideas in the field. And when they came back after the 5 days in the field, they were able to redesign their ideas with the feedback from the users. We were also able to onboard the case management process through ComCare, which is a data management platform that allows one to support the participants in the community and the outreach youth champions. This was then followed up by a launch and commissioning of the outreach youth champions. The launch was done here at Kenyatta University by the PS Devolution and ASAL regions, together with the Vice Chancellor of Kenyatta University. We now move on to the third phase, which involved, this was the deployment phase, whereby the outreach youth champions were deployed back into their local communities. And the outreach youth champions worked with communities in 3 counties, that is Nairobi, Kajiado, and Makueni. They implemented the core designed ideas for 7 months through coaching, demo farms, knowledge sharing, and the households adopted and put into practice the interventions by the outreach youth champions. We had a total of 187 households that were recruited, and the project team was also able to monitor and support the outreach youth champions while they were implementing their ideas. In addition, the project also recruited field supervisors to work with the outreach youth champions during the 7 months implementation period in order to offer support. The households were also provided with inputs and overall support provided by the project team. The fourth phase is what we call the sustainability phase. And during the implementation, we saw a lot of success. And some of the sustainability aspects for the project include registration of social enterprises as CBOs, farms and enterprises, mentorship and coaching of the OYCs, formation of saving groups for farmers, and linkages to post-care support. Something that is very key for us is the adoption of the model at community and institutional level for youth transition, and the project intends to scale up through this. The final phase is the closeout phase and dissemination. We are currently in this phase, and which entails what we are doing today. In addition to internal evaluation using ComCare, we have also disseminated at the community level. We have also plan to attend conferences and disseminate our findings in peer-reviewed journals. And we have also widely disseminated in the KU research publication and newsletters, in addition to social media platforms. Now I will take you to the overview of EFSOYC project in numbers. So we had a total of 8 innovations that were selected, and a total of 16 outreach youth champions, or the OYCs. A total of 187 households were recruited. We had a total of 77 male participants and 110 female participants. And you can also see there the number of households per county, whereby we have 99. Most of them came from Nairobi, 99. Kajiado, we have 54, while Makueni, we have 34. To date, a total of 11 saving and credit groups have been formed with a total of 182 members. And the amount of savings that we have realized from this project are USD 4,500. In addition, we have USD 600 that have been advanced as loans. 3 OYC teams have been assisted in formation and registration of groups. We have 2 self-help groups and 1 CBO. And the uptake of ideas, we have seen 94% of the households have proved adoption of the innovations, while there's a 21% increase in food production. We now move on to our winning teams who have made the pilot project a success. We have 3 teams who have been working in Kajiado. And the first one is Brian and Mercy. The initiative is called Kilimo Sasa, and it involved promotion of vertical gardens for increased yield in Kajiado Township. We have Lasiti and Pauline, whose initiative is known as Wakulima Nisisi. And their innovative idea was bio-intensive farming methods in Wesokedong, Kajiado County. We have Kennedy and Ian, whose initiative is called Lima SmartNet, which involved smart technology using students for vegetable farming in Isinya, Kajiado County. We also have had 3 teams in Nairobi, and this included Isaac and Stephanie, whose initiative is called Ukulima Mtaani. This involved utilizing limited space in Kayole, Soweto, Nairobi for vegetables and rabbit rearing. We have Kevin and Stephen. Their initiative is known as the Info for Food. And their initiative involved innovative approaches of food preservation, whereby they preserved vegetables and fruits using low-cost technology in Jadaine, Nairobi County. We have Tracy and Caroline, Kilimo Mdogo Mdogo. Their novel idea involved sack technology to grow vegetables to drive food security in Maringo County. We have 2 teams in Makueni, Peter and Isabel. The initiative called Ref Solutions, which involved the use of an improvised cold room for small vegetable traders in Wote Market. And in fact, this project showcased at the Nairobi International Trade Fair. And we have Jacqueline and Calvin's, whose initiative is called Wakulima Nisisi, which involved bio-intensive farming methods in Wesokedong, Kajiado County. So that is the project. We are sharing our experiences today, and thank you very much for listening.